as I was saying that as I was saying that you will be needing the table DPH mostly, because that is what you okay. Where is the table? I don't know. Is it gone, or why can't I open? Anyway, so as I was saying that you will be needing the table DPH mostly, because that is the table where the payment information are stored. But if the bank requires that the clearing information, that is the payment has cleared how many invoices, then you can come to DPAP table, DPAYP table. Okay, oh sorry, SC16N DPAP table. So here it says that how many open items did it pay, each open item's document number, their corresponding log date, posting date, due date, uh, amount, individual amount, all those information will be stored here, and the customer's address, blah blah, all those information. Each document type is also stored. Payment method should be in the DPH table. Let me see DPH. DPAYH. Payment method was 4, right? Payment method 4. Okay, so here the payment method is also available. So this way you have to enhance. Again, I have covered one more enhancement point. Like yesterday, I mean, enhancement means RISEF. Earlier, I talked about the BAPI, that is the how to post in mass FP1. Then next I talked about the interface for payment upload, file-based payment system. Now this time I'm talking about the payment medium format. Here also there are scope of enhancement. If you're already live, you'll see that the custom FM 21, 31, 41 should already be assigned. But if you want to go live, and if you have such requirement, you have to explore this way. Okay. Any question on this? Else I'm going to talk about multiple payment. So next I'm planning to post payment on 2 business partner. Okay. So if there is no doubt, let me quickly create one more BP. That was John Smith. Let's call it John Snow. No, I don't want to give identical name. Daniel Bryan. This will also require bank details, identification, what went wrong.
Yeah, this is a BPT code. What you have opened?
Yes, BPT code.
Oh, okay.
Creating a new BP.
Okay, okay, okay. And before it was from the FPP one, I think.
No,
What
no.
has
I I
solid? I think.
was I was opening from BP only. From
Oh,
FPL9, if you double click, then it will show you FPP3.
no, no. I'm saying before that, earlier in our earlier version, it was from FPP one, I think. So
From
to
FPL9,
create.
if you double click, it will open the FPP3. Okay, if you double click the business partner, it will open the FEP3 only. That is a contract partner role. But when I create the business partner, I cannot create directly FPP1. I have to create the general role first, then I will extend it to the contract partner role. So I'm just creating the general role, then I will extend it to contract partner. That is FPP3. FPP1 I'll go. First I am in the BPT code.
Okay.
Okay. So BP created for financial service role. Now I am extending it to MKK, FPP3, FPP1, MKK, MKK. Save. 40034 slash NCAA1. I'll just copy from my previous contact account so that most of the things can be retained. I don't have to do again. 3 300 2016. So Daniel, Brian, rest all are fine. Also, I want to put it to payment method and for payment method because I'm going to pay these two customers simultaneously, Daniel Bryan and John Smith together. Okay, it has taken. Why did it take this longer wala display? Did someone change the? I think someone has changed the number range because my earlier number ranges were shorter, 300, 2016, 7 digit. Now it is longer. Anyways, so this one doesn't have any open items, so I'm going to post. This number will be hard to remember. That is the only concern. First, I'm going to post some open items. So slash n.
Sorry, there was some issue at my end. So
Mm,
you have created one business partner with a normal role, right?
Yes.
Then after what exactly means have we extended to MKK also?
Yes. Without that, I cannot assign any CA. I have to extend it to MKK role first.
Okay, but creating in finance role was not required, right?
No. Finance I did not do. I did not do FLCA, FLCU 00, FLVN 00. I did not do. I did just the standard financial service standard role, not the finance role. It doesn't have company code data.
Okay, so
Okay.
okay, so general data you created.
Yes. General data I did. Then I extended to MKK.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So now this contact account doesn't have any open items, so I'm going to post few open items so that both of them can be cleared. Slash n FPE1 USD contact account 0903 main sub say 45. So I'll just backdate this because I want to, anyways, I can also clear, but just want to make sure that it is. I can also clear future dated items as well. So this is done. Now in my own BP, I'm going to create one more. That number is 300 2016. This is my earlier John Smith. So it was 45. Let me put it 70. Save. So I have two open items. Slash n FPL9. Now it has also open item. Now I will clear both of them and let's see how does the payment medium behave. Okay. So both of them has open items. So I'll just run FPY1 one more time slash n FPY1. copy, new identification. I need to add the new BP and new CA. BP and CA. Both of them are due by 6/4. Okay. So if I put by 6/4 till 6/4, it will be cleared, and both of them has payment method. I just want to make sure that I run in simulation because I don't want that one payment went through, the other one failed. That way I cannot compare the payment medium format. I want to make sure that both of the payment goes through in one shot. So as I was saying that due by 6/4. New identification. I need to add the new BP and new CA. BP and CA. Both of them are due by 6/4. Okay. So if I put by 6/4 till 6/4, it will be cleared, and both of them has payment method. I just want to make sure that I run in simulation because I don't want that one payment went through, the other one failed. That way I cannot compare the payment medium format. I want to make sure that both of the payment goes through in one shot. So first I'll run in simulation. I'll see if there is one went through, another went to indicator. That thing can be checked. Okay. So with simulation, schedule program run. Okay, refresh, completed. Environment, payment list. Okay, so both will clear. This document and this document both will be cleared. So no indicator, you see indicator is blank. There is no indicator. So I'm going to run without simulation. So without simulation, save, schedule program run. Okay. Okay, it is completed now. Environment, payment list. Okay, so two separate documents generated. This one is 1065, 1066. 1065 is for John Smith, our old BP. You can see from here, this belongs to Smith, this belongs to Brian. Okay, 1066 is for the longer new CA. So payment is posted now. Let's see how do the payment medium look like so that we can compare that how the line item gets converted. Earlier, one file had one line item. Now one file has two line item. So environment, DME administration. Okay, file is generated. This is the two. Let's compare. This is one, this is two. Now here you see there are two dedicated line item, one for John Smith, one for Daniel Bryan, and amount wise, are they clubbing? It should not club, right? Hang on. What is the total amount of payment here? Environment payment list, execute. So total is 118.45. Are we passing 75 and sorry, what was the initial amount? 72.10. Let me see. Control F, 7210. Oh, the amount is here, 7210 and 4635. 4635. Okay, so individual line, you see for John Smith, this is a CA number, shorter CA, this is a longer CA, and just before the CA we have the payment amount. Okay, so how much to collect from John Smith? $72.1, and from Daniel Bryan we need to collect 46.35. Then what is the total amount that we need to collect? Total amount we need to collect 118.45. It is coming in the footer. Okay, and you see this has become 2. It says total 2 payments needs to be collected. So I remember I told one, this was also appearing as 1. You see from the previous I had 1, 2, 3 ones. I did not know which one refers to the counter. So the right hand side, this one refers to the counter. So if I put more business partner, this counter will change. Okay, so from here the bank will read the footer. Okay, I need to collect 118.45, total 2 from 2 customers. I need to collect. Now individually, what is the individual amounts? 72.10 and 46.35, and this is the BP, and their respective bank details should be coming here. Okay, this is the bank details. I created the bank details with today's date, 060424. This is bank key, and 0604 2024, this is the bank account number. Okay, so individually the bank will know how much to collect. This is the standard format. This is how the format behaves. Now if you run the DPay H table, you will see DPay H will have 2 entries. This is show 3. So DPay H, do I have DPay H opened? This is DPay P. So DPay H and show 3. You'll see 2 separate line items. Oops, how come so many? I think the date has moved to 06 maybe. Yeah. So 2 separate line item, each belongs to different business partner. This is older, this is newer, and all those information, how much to collect, these separate line items will be there. If you when you customize it, you have to fetch the data from here. You will write the FS, and the developer will fetch the data from here. They will create custom FM. You need to assign in the FQP3, that is in the payment medium format. Now that is all about business initiated payment or direct debit. Any question on this?
So in this one, this process ends here, right? So then after the this will be communicated to bank, and once the bank will realize the payment, it will come via bank statement, and that would be in finance process, right?
Yes.
And Rudra, for example, here we are sending these two details to bank. So assume one thing is honored and another is dishonored.
Yes, for
Later
dishonored we
we
have,
come to know.
yes, we have
So
returns. We'll talk about returns. That is for the exception handling, that out of 100 payments, bank was able to collect 90. The 10 which got failed, for that we have separate process, exception handling, that is called return lots. So we'll talk about return lots later.
okay.
Okay.
So we do, okay. So just in that return process also, we don't need to reverse this document in any case, right?
Yes, it will be reversed. It is similar to your FBRA, reset, clear, and reversal.
So, but the document number is same here for both of them, or it is two different document?
Uh,
Because we have sent the single file, right? So can we just see means which document is created, document number?
Return document, a different document number will be created. Return document.
No, this document number, this FPY1 document, this
Mhm.
FPY1 is the
This will be
same.
reversed. This FEN
So,
document will be reversed.
so we have created, so this FPY1 has created two document or Two doc. This is
document,
the document number. Okay.
65 and 66. Both of them will be whatever comes as return, that will be reversed. If both of them are coming as return, both of them will be
Oh
reversed.
yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. My question was that because we have run in a single this thing, so whether system is creating a single document or
No,
multiple
no,
document
separate.
based on. Hmm.
So grouping
Okay.
is at the CA master level.
Hmm.
Okay, CA
Okay.
master or BP maybe, that I need to check, but uh, separate document, because if single document means I cannot partially return, I have to fully return. Okay,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
yeah, so returns and
Yeah.
all, those are part of the collection. Right now we are going through the happy path where the customer is paying. Later we'll talk about credit and collection. So where the credit, I mean the sad path where the customer is defaulting, return is a part of default. So all the defaults I have arranged in a separate sequence. Okay, first the customer is paying. After that you will see where different way the customer will try to arrange for payment assistance. That is, they are not paying, they want to go for installment plan, there is late fee, there is collection reminder. Okay, all those things I'll show you towards the later part.
Yeah. Sure. Thanks.
Okay. Any
Hello.
other question? Yes.
Yeah. As you added one by one two contracts actually. Suppose there are multiple contracts accounts for this process, direct debit process. I think it
Hmm.
has to be customized. I think so.
No, no. Why
What-
customization? All the contract accounts will be, all the business partners will be onboarded. In real project, you will see, since the customers are huge, that's why they went to FICA. So there will be millions of customers, and all of them will had the. I mean, out of the those millions of customers, maybe few thousands will go for auto pay. Okay, that is, they want their DD to be activated. Only on them, the standard direct debit will run, no customization. For payment medium, the customization is needed, but the direct debit run process, unless they have some custom requirement, no customization is required. In mass also that will run.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, FICA is designed to do all the mass processing. So we talked about mass BAPI, FE1 BAPI, then we talked about payment lot via file where thousands of payment will come, how to process. So similarly, direct debit will also run in mass. Okay. Okay. So next and last payment we are going to talk about, that is now obsolete, but still I put it as a part of my course content. Sometimes it is needed, that is called cash desk. So let's understand the concept of cash desk first, then we'll come to the system and I will explain. So first, let's go to Excel. I'll explain how does cash desk work. Rishi, did you in TCS, did you work in the Himachal Pradesh project?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
there is no actually this one actually. So
Yeah, Suman told me when I taught Suman, he told
yeah.
me.
Yeah. It's not there actually.
Apart from that, nowhere I heard about, I mean, not much about cash desk.
Yeah, only FPCJ.
Mm. This is a headache. Okay, found it. Okay, let's understand carefully. So think about 15 years ago. 15 years ago, when we did not have any UPI, we did not have mobile banking. So we did not have any process to pay the bills from our home. 15 years ago, there was no BRIM, there was no subscription. There was FICA was mostly used in utility, mostly. Till now, again, FICA is mostly used in utility. BRIM is just maybe out of total FICA, maybe 15 or 20% is BRIM. They have not fully SAP BRIM is not fully matured yet, and not many has moved to BRIM. So 15 years ago, when we had only utility, now FICA was used in mostly in utility. Now our electricity bill, to pay our electricity bill, what do we have to do? We had to stand in a queue. Okay, that was very long queue, and we used to take the electricity, the hard copy of the bill, and we need to take the exact amount. Sometimes they tell that do not bring, you have to bring the change, and we wait for our turn in the kiosk. When our turn comes, we will pay, and they will tear up the lower part and put a stamp, and they'll give it to us as a proof that the bill is paid. So back then, this that feature is nothing but cash disk. Okay, so how is it, was, it used to be done. So for example, suppose in New York there are 3 branches, N1, N2, N3. Each branch, branch is New York, and there are 3 cash desks. Each cash desk referred to the kiosk, where you go in, stand in a queue and wait for your turn to come, and you pay. And once that is paid, they will, say the window will be open till maybe 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. After that, they will close the window. Whoever has paid, pay, that is fine. All those payment will be sent to the head office. So so each cash desk will send all the collection into the New York branch. In Austin, Texas, we have 4 cash desks. Similarly, people will go to the kiosk and they will pay. This is about India. In US as well, long back, they had these 7-Eleven stores where they used to pay their bills. They go there and they had these counters. They used to pay their bills. Even that is still prevalent in US. What I heard from when I train here, my US participants, they tell that this is still prevalent. The UPI is not that much developed in US. So either they have to pay via ACH kind of thing, open net banking, key in the account ID, account number, Swift code, blah blah blah. Else they can go to the 7-Eleven and they can pay their bills. Okay, for subscription as well, they can pay from there. So that way, these kiosks for this SAP has created this feature called cash desk. That means if I have different cash collecting center, then the cash will be collected in those kiosks, and at the end of the day, the kiosk will send all such receipt to the branch, and after that we will reconcile whether how much whether the amount is correct or not. Because whenever say for example, in every interval of 2 hour, the kiosk guy will call and tell that, "Oh, hey, I have collected this much, for customer A I have collected 20, for customer B I have collected 30." That way the kiosk agent will tell, and the in the back end, the SAP guy, he or she will post the payment, maybe from a phone call or maybe from a mail. In the mail they will tell that, okay, this is how much I have received, and accordingly the payments will be posted. And at the day end, a reconciliation file which is similar to the bank reconciliation, they will send that, okay, this was my total, I told you in every 2 hours interval, now here's my total, please validate that my individual amounts and my summation amount is matching or not. And that way, if it is reconciled, then the cash desk is closed for the day. Again, on the very next date, again the cash desk is opened. Again, the payments will be collected in the kiosk, and it will be communicated to the front desk, from the front desk agent to the SAP, whoever is SAP CSR or someone, and the CSR will post the payment to the customer's account. Manual. This is how the cash desk worked. Now, at the end of the day, when the reconciliation happens, it may happen that it will 80% of the time it will reconcile, but sometimes it may happen that it may not reconcile. That is, the individual amounts that they have told, it is coming as something, versus the reconciliation file is coming as something. So the summation of individual is 790, but the reconciliation file is sent as 800. Okay, so in that case, they will reconcile the additional payment. If they reconcile, they will post the, say, $10 was missed out, they will post the $10 to the correct account and close the cash desk. But it may also happen that they understand there is a difference of $10, but they cannot locate to which customer the $10 should be posted. In that case, the $10 will be posted to a profit and loss account, assuming at a revenue, as a revenue. Assuming as a profit or something. Okay, because uh, in SAP 790, I mean in SAP bank account cash desk account is debited with 790, but actually the cash desk account is debited by 800. So kiosk is the source of proof. Kiosk should be taken as a correct, and accordingly the $10 will be stored as a recorded as a profit or a revenue kind of thing. Else, if it is lower side, the $10 will be treated as a loss. Okay, they will give, I mean, they will try to reconcile each contract account wise, but if after that also they cannot reconcile, then they go for this approach that they will call it as a loss or call it as a profit this way. And after the day ends, I mean, whenever the cash desk is closed, they mostly transfer all the cash account into the bank account. All the cash they collect in the kiosk they will transfer, because ideally that will hit their bank only, right? So all the cash that they have collected throughout the day, they will transfer it to the bank account. Okay, saying that the cash is, I mean, ultimately everything will go to the bank. They will keep some amount with them because that is like a change. Sometimes the next person will come with the bill, he or she may not have the change, so to give the change, some penny or some lower denomination amount will be kept, and the bulk amount will be sent to the bank. Okay, so this is the accounting in cash desk. And in the accounting point of view, whenever the money is collected, ideally it goes to bank account debit and customer credit. But here it will be done in two way. First, it will go to the cash desk account, cash desk account debit and customer credit. After day end, when the money is transferred from cash desk to the bank account, it will be bank account debit and cash desk account credit. Okay, leading cash desk account debit and cash desk account getting nullified, so the remaining account will be bank account debit customer credit. Okay, so it does not directly go to the bank account. In the other case that we saw in the payment run or payment lot FPO5 FPY1, there we saw that the bank is directly getting debited. Here, since the money is recorded in the kiosk as cash, later it is deposited, so then it will be deposited. Whenever it is deposited, there no AR is involved. Okay, here we have AR to GL, but this is GL to GL. Okay, customer is not involved. That is the entire process of cash desk. Now process wise, let me know if you have any question, because if you don't understand the process properly, then you don't know what to configure. So tell me if you have any question about the process. How does the cash desk work? Any question? All good, I hope. I'll assume that you understood properly. Then I'll go to the system to explain how you can configure this cash desk. All right, I'll assume you got it. It is under business transaction payments. We opened here for FP05. We opened this node for FPY1. And here we have cache disk and cache channel. Okay, so first some general specification we have to do. Maintain specification for cache disk / cache channel. Come here. Application area R. If you're using Brim, you can use S or C, whatever extended FICA or convergent FICA, whatever is activated. Now activate cache channel. Cache disk and cache channel are two different thing. Okay, so cache disk, let me open the T code. I forget what is cache disk, what is cache channel. Let me /o fpcj. Okay, so cache disk, let me explain the concept of. First we have cache disk. Then we have cash journal. Cash desk is from different customer I'm going to collect money. These are all, these all will take place in cash desk. And what is cash journal? After we collect the money, I may want to deposit into bank, or I may want to withdraw from the bank. Okay, so these transaction will be recorded into cash channel. So these are all GL to GL transaction where customer is not involved. Okay, so all the GL to GL transaction, internal transaction, withdrawal, deposit, all these are recorded into cash channel. And in cash desk, we will collect the money from customer. So this is similar to FP05. Okay, again, this is customer initiated payment. Customer will go to the kiosk and they will remember the due date. They to they will make sure that the beyond the due date there is some late fee. They will make sure if they have forgotten the due date, they are going to the kiosk after the due date. They have to carry that penalty amount as well. So this is cash desk and this is cash channel. So first is activate cash channel. Yes, I want to activate cash channel because only collecting money is not enough. After that, I have to deposit, I have to withdraw. All those features are also required. So activate cash channel. Okay, so cash channel is activated. Next, overpayment possible online. Yes, customer may pay extra. That will behave like a payment on account. Say I have $100 invoice, but the customer, I am paying 104. Okay, overpayment allowed. Display entry for barcode. Sometimes this is needed in if this is integrated system, then barcode can work. But in the training system, I cannot show you barcode. You all know barcode that um, they have this laser light or something that they scans, and the amount is already, they will not manually key in the amount. Okay, in the bill there will be a barcode. They will just scan the amount and the amount will be shown. That kind of thing, that is called barcode. So integrated system, this barcode is activated, but here I cannot show, but I have activated that barcode can be displayed. Display cash days clearing account, because first we'll record it into the clear. This is called clearing account because, as I have mentioned, that it will be debited first and credited later. Any balance left in this account, that means it is similar to clarification. I explained clarification, but I know the master data, the transaction data are washed away, because clarification I explained last week and all my last week config is gone. I don't know last Sunday's config is gone or last Saturday's config is also gone, but anyways, if you go through the video, you have the video with you. There I have explained the clarification. So should the system display the cash days clearing account? Because it is recorded, it will be recorded into clearing account first, later will be moved to the bank account. So should we show the clearing account or not? Then printing receipt. Okay, all those features are available. This thing I cannot show you because it is a testing system and I don't have a development or integrated system. It is not integrated system. Cash test closing. Yes, at the end of the day I will close the cash test because closing is very important. That means the moment I close a day, that means no more collection will be stored. For example, suppose you are in a shopping mall. Okay, in the shopping mall, at the end you go to the checkout. There you pay and they will open the drawer. They'll put the money. The moment they close, that is the shutter is down. That means no kal ana, come tomorrow. That means today's transactions are completed. Okay, so the closing is required, and during the closing, is it closed with difference or without difference? With difference means it is properly reconciled. $800 equal to $800. This example. But if it is closed with difference, then we have to further investigate. Where should I put this extra money to? Or why could not we record this? Why is it coming shortage like that? Okay, so cash desk closing I have activated. Partial withdrawal not possible, I have put it blank. That means yes, partial withdrawal possible. That means suppose my cash desk has say $100. I don't want to withdraw the entire 100 and put it into the bank. I want to withdraw say 75. $75 I will withdraw and put into bank, and rest 25 I want to keep, because again the customer will come and pay and I have to pay the change. So the $25 I keep with myself as a change. because I have to pay change to the customer. Okay, so partial withdraw, if you check this, the entire 100 will be withdrawn, else nothing will be withdrawn. So I uncheck, that means I can withdraw lower amount compared to whatever I have received. Okay, so these are the standard config. No changes required here.
Sir,
Mhm.
can you please explain one more time the partial withdrawal? I didn't understand that.
Okay, who was it? Nagesh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So suppose my today's collection is 100. Okay, and out of 100 I can withdraw, this is cash desk and this is my bank. I can withdraw the entire 100 amount, $100 into the bank, or I can withdraw say $80.